Championship game as the Boyd County Cubs set to do battle with the Elk River Rampage. We had to switch fields. We're kind of hey, thank you, Paul. We are kind of in a rush here where our vantage point is not very good. I'll just tell you. I hope that the camera angle is okay, but my vantage point is terrible. But we're going to try to get this game to you as Brantley Griffith is set to bring the first pitch, and the ball is lifted into left center field. Nice catch by Chris Miller, I believe, out there for out number one. That'll bring second batter to the plate. Misses outside, ball one. We have no lineups. We had to move. I mean, me and Ronnie got it set up just in time, didn't we, Ronnie? Just in time for the game to start. There's a called strike one. So we have no lineups. We have not much at all for you, to be quite honest with you. But we're going to do our best to bring this championship game to you. That ball's lifted off the right side. 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the first inning. The Cubbies taking on the Elk River Rampage. Beat the Rampage team yesterday 11-4. Griffith, change up, stays upstairs. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. And that one hit. Hit the batter. So that'll put a runner on first base with 1 away. And they've got a courtesy runner at first base. Aiden will come to the plate. Griffith, first offering, ball is trying to steal second. Nobody threw the ball. Now they throw it into center, but a nice backup there by Ty Mullins. As they just fell asleep right there, did the Cubbies. Griffith with the 1-0. Swung on, fouled straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Runner on second base. Trying to set the defensive alignment for you here in just a moment. That one's in the dirt. Gets by Tate Caesar, and that'll move the runner up to third base. Owen Rogers at first. Ty Mullins at second. Mason Marsh at shortstop. Brody Evans at third. Miller, Sturgill. Well, I can't see the right fielder right now as that pitch is outside. Ball 3. And Brantley Griffith is pitching. Tate Caesar behind the plate. Here's the ball tapped up the third base line. Brody Evans throw to first, not in time. That'll be an infield single and a run scored. And Coach Jeff Evans thought that ball hit the foot. We'll see maybe on the playback if it did or not. But right now, a run is in and a runner on with 1 away here in the top of the first. The ball is hit straight up in the air. Brantley Griffith calls everyone off. He'll make the catch, throw to first. Just about got him. And that one hit Owen Rogers hard. I believe it's Gabe Mullins out in right field. I was trying to find the right fielder. We have this big dark screen in front of us and then another mesh in front of that, so it's hard for us to see a whole lot right here, to be quite honest with you. Rogers took a slide into his foot. Appears to be okay. So 2 away here with a runner on first, 1 run in. Next pitch is fouled off. Ball 1, or strike 1, excuse me. Ball is fisted off to the right side. Picked up by Mullins. Throws on to first for out number 3. So 1 run does get across the plate, but they limit the damage to 1. We played a half an inning. Your score here at the championship game of the Ball Yard Tournament. It's the Elk River Rampage 1. The Cubbies coming to the plate. We'll be back in just a moment on the Boyd County Sports Network.
Get a can of Dr. Lyon's tooth powder today for a few cents at any drugstore. See what a surprise you get the first time you use it. We believe you'll never again return to ordinary, less effective ways of cleaning your teeth.
My complexion's so bad, I hate to go out. Don't be a square. Try Ting, the faster way to clear up pimples.
Yes, doctors' half-face tests prove Ting medicated cream dries up pimples more effectively than any other product tested. Here's why. Boys and girls have overactive oil glands. Excess oil clogs pores, causes pimples. But Ting blots up oil faster, more completely than other products. In lab tests, Ting completely absorbed oil in 15 minutes. Hours later, other products still had not. No, hiding pimples won't help heal them. No mere cover-up can work like Ting's antiseptic medication. Remember, doctors' half-face tests prove Ting better in every case, better than any other remedy tested. Applied at bedtime, greaseless, stainless Ting dries to oil-absorbing powder that clings all night, even helps heal acne-type blemishes. Don't let externally caused pimples spoil your fun. Get Ting medicated cream, T-I-N-G. See thrilling improvement overnight or money back.
1-0, the Rampage lead the Cubbies. Of course, the Cubs just now coming to the bat for the first time on the afternoon. Ty Mullins will lead it off for the Cubbies as Grayson is on the mound for the Rampage today. They defeated the Knuckleheads 13-2 to get to here. Cubs had a barn burner, 9-8 to defeat the Smash. Both teams just finished, and they're back here right now, back-to-back in this championship game to take all the marbles here in this Ball Yard Tournament. Mullins offers, missed it on the bunt, strike 1. Had a couple of those yesterday up the third base line, was able to get on base relatively easily with his speed. Missed that one, however. Grayson comes to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to the Cubby leadoff batter. Mullins settles back in. Here comes the 0-2. That one's lifted off to the right side. It's drifting foul. Count remains. No balls and 2 strikes. Missing my broadcast partner today, Chauncey Griffith. I don't know if he's on his way. He had church today, and he's just youth pastor at Oakland Avenue. Here's the ball dribbled up the third base line. Long throw in time for out number 1. That'll bring Brantley Griffith to the plate for the Cubbies. Pitching today. Chauncey, I don't know if he's going to be able to try to come on up after church is over or if he's going to stay at the house. By the time he gets here, this game probably be about over. So maybe he's back home listening. That one misses inside, ball 1. If you are Chauncey, God bless you, brother. Wish you were here, but understand why you're not. And his son is batting now and takes strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brantley Griffith. Pitching in this championship game, trying to help his own cause. Takes a big swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 away here in the home half of the first inning. Grayson lets it fly, and Griffith lifts this one to shallow left field. The shortstop going out, can't make the play. So that was a tough play in the sun, a single for Griffith. We'll bring up Tate Caesar, the winning pitcher of the previous game. Tate went well into the fifth before giving way to Brody Evans to get the final 2 outs. Pitched a really good ball game. Behind the plate for this one. So Griffith at first base represents the tying run. Caesar swings at the first offering, fouls it straight back for strike one. No balls, 1 strike, 1 away, 1 on here in the home half of the first. Cubs trail it 1-0 as that one's up. Ball 1. 1-1. Griffith with good speed at first. That one's upstairs, ball 2. Caesar wanted to go after that one, held up smartly. Runs the count to 2-1. Grayson lets it fly. That ball is swung on, lifted high on the infield. First baseman settles under and makes the play. So with 2 outs, that'll bring Gabe Mullins to the plate for the Cubbies. Griffith still at first with 2 away now. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Catcher has a pretty good arm. Probably won't see a straight steal here. That one's right down Broadway, called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down with a runner on here in the home half of the first. Cubs trail 1-0 to the Elk River Rampage. That one's outside, ball 2. The 2-1 from Grayson. Swung on, hit right back to the pitcher. He'll flip on to first base for out number 3, and that will finish the inning. No runs on 1 hit, no error, 1 left on base. We've completed 1 complete. Your score, Elk River 1, the Cubs 0. Back in a moment. You're listening to Cubs Baseball on the Boyd County Cubs Sports Network.
Waiter! Waiter! Bill, did you ever see such poor service? I'm going to call the manager.
Take it easy, Walt. What's mostly wrong is your grouse.
I'm sorry, Phil, but my digestion is so upset.
What you may need for your poor digestion is something that works after nature's own order. Try Carter's Little Liver Pills.
Good advice. When your digestion is upset and you feel headachy and irritable, take Carter's Little Liver Pills. You see, each day nature normally produces about 2 pints of a vital digestive juice to help digest your food. If nature fails, your food may remain undigested, leaving you headachy and irritable. To feel cheerful and happy again, take Carter's Little Liver Pills. They increase the flow of this vital digestive juice quickly, often in as little as 30 minutes, and you're on the road to feeling better. Don't depend on artificial aids to counteract indigestion when Carter's Little Liver Pills aid digestion after nature's own order. Take Carter's Little Liver Pills as directed. Get them at any drugstore, only 25 cents.
Back here at Hurricane, West Virginia, Valley Park, the Ball Yard Classic Championship game. The Elk River Rampage leading the Cubs 1-0 as we head to the second inning. Brantley Griffith on the hill for the Cubbies. Not sure what we're waiting on now. The coach, tell you what, these other coaches love talking to the umpires. That's treat it like it's their job. Griffith will rock and fire. First pitch, up and away, ball 1. Checks in with Caesar. brings 1-0 plateward. That ball swung on, drilled to left field, going back on his Miller. It's over his head. Ball was hit hard. Miller retrieves gets it back into Marsh, and that'll be a leadoff double. Going to bring Reese up to the plate. First offering right down Broadway, called strike one. The 0-1 in the dirt. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Runner on second after the leadoff double. Elk River already leads 1-0. That ball misses just inside. Ball 2. Griffith with the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Griffith able to work out of a little bit of trouble back in the first after giving up a run. Trying to settle down here and right the ship. That one's inside. Runs the count full. 3-2. The payoff pitch swung on. Hit right back at Griffith. He'll get the out at first. Runner will advance to third. So with 1 away and a runner at third, Ethan will step in and miss that one high. Ball 1. Did Brantley Griffith. Griffith with the 1-0. Misses outside. Ball 2. The 2-0 from Griffith. Swung on, hit high into a shallow center field, and nobody gets it. That's going to play to run on the single. That ball was way up there. It looked like Marsh should have been able to drift back on it, or Mullins coming in, but neither one of them made a call, and it falls harmlessly to the turf to allow a run to come across the plate. Ball is hit hard at Marsh. He'll get to play at second for out number 1. Or excuse me, out number 2, as that ball was hit very sharply. Possible chance for 2. Marsh had a little bit of a bobble, but does get the out at second. The lead runner erased, and Griffith will bring his first offering. That's going to get past Caesars. That ball was well in the dirt. The runner's on second base now, in scoring position with 2 away and 2 out. Griffith brings 1-0 plate work. Ball is hit right at Marsh, and he skips off his ankle or off his knee, and he's not able to haul it in. So that'll put runners at first and third with 2 away. And Griffith back to work. Curveball breaks right in there for strike 1. Griffith. Ball is hit short to Marsh. He went to make the tag and didn't get an out. Nobody covering second. They're going to fake it to second. Not sure what's going on there. But a third run comes across the plate. Marsh went for the tag on the short hit ball. Should have went right on to first and didn't. And that runner at first moves all the way around to second. Griffith's first offering gets through. Play at the plate's not going to be there. So the inning continues. A It's 4-0 now in favor of Elk River. And here's a steal of home. They're going to try it. Caesar gets him at the plate. So that will be 3 more runs across the plate for Elk River. I don't know what this guy over here to our right's complaining about. He was obviously out at the plate. Not sure why there's any argument about that one, but it's going to be 4-0 your score right now as it stands. The Elk River Rampage lead the Cubs. We'll see if the Cubs can get something going as we return on the Boyd County Cubs Sports Network.
It's delicious food, eat some every day. Oh, we ride in the rodeo, roping steers and butts and broncos, and we haven't had a bite to eat since dawn. We are hungry and we're dragging, but here comes the old chuck wagon with the fiddles that we long for. Bring her on!
Now, I'm the U.S. Marshal. To soft drinks, I am partial.
And this popcorn's good.
My gosh, I say it be. You like 'em, lick 'em, ice cream, and this ice cream, very nice cream.
You buy 'em, and you try 'em, and you see. Now it's time for intermission, so let's all hit the trail and gather around the sweet bar where these goodies are on sale.
Everybody, but everybody, is going to our Ghost to Go-Go show. Already the spooks are swinging, the witches are winging, the haunts are on the move. The monsters are swaying, the ghosts are saying, come on, get in the groove, and come to our rock and roll Ghost to Go-Go show. It's a zany mixture of spooks and music with BB. You may rock with chills or roll with the combos. But whatever you do, you'll have the time of your young life in our Ghost to Go-Go show. It's new, it's different, it's tough.
And back here at Valley Park, where the Boyd County Cubs down 4-0 as we head to the home half of the 4th inning. Brody Evans set to bat for the Cubbies. This Rampage team swinging the bats. Swing the bats, you're dangerous. Cubs have had a couple of defensive miscues, had a couple of hard hit balls. As Brody Evans will step in, his first at bat of the afternoon. First offering from Grayson, swinging him in, strike one. The 0-1 coming to the plate. Swing and a miss to the pitch up over his head. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. As Evans leads off the second. That one's in the dirt, ball 1. That ball's lifted out to the right side. That's going to get down. And nice job by the right fielder to come over and haul it in, hold it to a single. That'll bring Henry Sturgill to the plate. Sturgill. This is that one outside. That one's upstairs. Well, there's a called strike. Evans at first. That one's inside. Ball 4.
Go, Bob.
Mason Marsh at the plate. Marsh having to work on the old shoestring here. Runners at first and second. Owen Rogers on deck for the Cubbies. Marsh trying to tie those shoes, the bank gloves on. Didn't think about taking them off. So Marsh will settle into the right-handed box with runners at first and second. Grayson set to bring the ball playward. Marsh squares the bunt, puts one down, but it's up the right-hand side and foul. No balls, one strike to the shortstop. Squares the bunt again. Fouls that one back. So Marsh in a hole, no balls and 2 strikes after 2 fouled bunts. That was in the dirt, ball 1. Nice stop by the catcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Marsh takes a call on the outside, strike 3. That'll bring Owen Rogers to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Rogers. Pitch swung on and missed. A bit high. 2 strikes. And that gets over Rogers, or over the head of the catcher, and moves runners up to second and third with 1 away. As Rogers settles back in. And takes called strike 3 around the outside corner. That'll bring Brantley Shelton to the plate for the Boyd County Cubs. Runners at second and third. And Shelton hits the ball right to the second baseman, makes a good play for out number 3. So, no runs on a couple of hits in the inning. After 2 complete, the Elk River Rampage lead the Boyd County Cubs 4-0. You're hearing it all right here on the Boyd County Cubs Sports Network.
Get a can of Dr. Lyon's tooth powder today for a few cents at any drugstore. See what a surprise you get the first time you use it. We believe you'll never again return to ordinary, less effective ways of cleaning your teeth.
My complexion's so bad, I hate to go out. Don't be a square. Try Ting, the faster way to clear up pimples.
Yes, doctors' half-face tests prove Ting medicated cream dries up pimples more effectively than any other product tested. Here's why. Boys and girls have overactive oil glands. Excess oil clogs pores, causes pimples. But Ting blots up oil faster, more completely than other products. In lab tests, Ting completely absorbed oil in 15 minutes. Hours later, other products still had not. No, hiding pimples won't help heal them. No mere cover-up can work like Ting's antiseptic medication. Remember, doctors' half-face tests prove Ting better in every case, better than any other remedy tested. Applied at bedtime, greaseless, stainless Ting dries to oil-absorbing powder that clings all night, even helps heal acne-type blemishes. Don't let externally caused pimples spoil your fun. Get Ting medicated cream, T-I-N-G. See thrilling improvement overnight or money back.
Back here at Valley Park, as we start the third inning, the Cubs trail the Elk River Rampage 4-0. Bradley Griffith on the mound, brings the first pitch of the inning plateward, and it's upstairs for a ball. This whole game, I feel very discombobulated, man. We had to hurry up and get this on. Lineups are all messed up. I'm sorry if things on the screen aren't correct. Here's a ball hit right towards the second baseman. Mullins knocks it down, stays with it, but then overthrows. And the ball will get over to the dugout as Mullins overthrew the first baseman Mullins, Gabe Mullins, who's playing first now. Ty did a great job to knock that one down. Got himself in a bit of a hurry and threw the ball over the head of the first baseman, Gabe Mullins, at first base now. And that pitch from Griffith way high. Runner at second started to go. Couldn't believe Caesar caught that one, but he did. Griffith rocks and fires. And that ball's lifted to the right side. It's going to get down. It's a fair ball. Right fielder Hudson Pillar brings it in. They got to play at second possibly, but nope. It's going to get in there. Another run scores. And it's 5-0. Hudson Pillar couldn't quite get that one in. Runner second, nobody down, a run in. Swing and a miss. Strike one. JoJo Day at the plate. Misses that one. Ball one. Griffith with the 1-1 coming plateward. Oh, looked pretty good. Umpire says it was high. So, to most players, I'll agree. But this kid's a pretty good-sized boy for a 9-year-old. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one gets by Caesar. Wild pitch will move the runner up to third. And the count runs to 3-1. After a tough first game, Cubs very lackluster here to this point in the second game. There's a foul ball. Runs the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Made some uncharacteristic plays in the field. They've had a couple balls bounce just here and there and found themselves in the hole. That ball right past the shortstop, Marsh, to allow another run across the plate. That ball should have been caught. So 6-0 now your score. Big swing and a miss. Oh, 1. Wild pitch will get through. Allow a runner to go to second base. And 1 ball, 1 strike count. Curve ball stays up. Ball 2. 2-1. Griffith working quickly. That ball is ripped into right center field. That'll play another run. Still on the move. Can't seem to get the ball in was Mullins. They're going to have a play at the plate. Here comes a throw. Not in time. So an inside to Parker. Mullins had trouble, Sturgill had trouble getting to that baseball. And the score is now 8-0 in favor of the Rampage. First offering from Brantley Griffith is low and outside for a ball. Upstairs, ball 2. There's my buddy Chauncey Griffith finally got here. Probably wish he'd stayed at home now. Curveball misses inside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Nobody out. And a 4-pitch walk. Low and outside on the first offering to Reese. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one's in the dirt. Ball 2. Runner will move up. And Griffith's just frustrated, you can tell. He's had a couple of balls that probably should have been caught. A couple of mental errors and physical errors, and he's just frustrated. Can't find the plate. It's 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. Reese didn't think so, but the home plate umpire did. That's all that matters. The 3-1. Ooh, looked pretty good, but we can call that one a 5-pitch walk. And Jeremy Rogers may have seen enough, as Griffith is going to be taken out. And looks like maybe Brody Evans will get the nod. He'll be your new pitcher. Came in and mopped it up last game. So let's take a quick break. We'll be back here in just a moment after we hear these words.
My complexion's so bad, I hate to go out. Don't be a square. Try Ting, the faster way to clear up pimples.
Yes, doctors' half-face tests prove Ting medicated cream dries up pimples more effectively than any other product tested. Here's why. Boys and girls have overactive oil glands. Excess oil clogs pores, causes...
And you talk about rough, now my tablet is down. I hope we're still streaming. It may not be streaming now. I'm not even sure. The tablet got too hot, so we're going to have to cool it down a little bit. We might still be streaming. If we are, I'd say the cryon at the top is incorrect. But we'll try to stay on the air until the tablet cools down. Even in the shade, I can't believe that. Even in the shade, the tablet is overheated. So I have zero way of changing the scores. I have zero way of knowing we might be back up, but the tablet, yeah. At least we hope we're back now. But we have no way of changing anything on the screen or keeping track of anything. So here's a ball ripped into center field. It gets past Sturgill, and that's going to score 2 more. And I believe that's 10-0. That is a 6-run limit has been reached. We know that. And so it is 10-0 now in favor of the Elk River Rampage as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. And that means we also don't have any way of playing commercials. So we're all discombobulated. See if they've got a cooling towel over there. See if my wife has a cooling towel in that deal. I'm going to try to cool down my iPad. It's overheated here. My iPad's overheated. Yeah. You want to plug in or not? Try to get Chauncey to plug in for me here. He can plug in. And there's Oakley. Go get you a chair and have fun with us. We'll get Oakley on there too. We might have an extra around here somewhere. As our broadcast has been interrupted due to heat pretty much. But we'll see if we can get things back on track here in a little bit. We're going to try to cool down the iPad with a cooling towel. I don't know if that'll work or not. But we're going to try. We'll get Oakley her first time on the hey, yeah, that's my wife's chair. You can use that. Just pull it out like any other chair. It'll be just fine. As Ty Mullins will be stepping in for the Boyd County Cubs. Once again, I think we're still streaming. I know we went off for a little bit, but I think we're still streaming okay. But our Cryon will be wrong on the score until our iPad cools down. And we're trying to put a cooling towel on it to get it rolling. So we'll see what happens. Ty Mullins will settle into the right-handed batter's box. Takes that pitch high for a ball. Mullins takes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cubs trail at 10-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Championship game of the Ball Yard Classic. That one's way over everybody. Not even close. That one's upstairs. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Three balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And to bring Brantley Griffith to the plate. I got you now.
All right. Said that'll bring me to the headset, too. How about that?
That'll work. We got one out here in the... Hey, I hear Oakley. All right. How you doing, sweetheart? Get your YouTube debut. Griffith lays a ball up the first base side. Going to be fielded by the pitcher, Grayson, and tagged out for out number 2. That'll bring Tate Caesar to the plate. Well, I'll tell you what, a heck of a first game, but...
yeah. Not so much this one.
This
right?
one's been a little rough.
I've been watching on the way here.
Swing and a minute, strike one. How you doing, kiddo?
I think she's glad to see me.
Well, she might be glad to see me.
Yeah, well, that's what it is.
Hide inside on Caesar, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, when it's 10-0, you got to find something to
That's
talk about.
exactly right.
I missed you that first game. It was a dandy.
Yeah. What I hear.
That's what I call a good old good one.
Good old good one.
9-8 final to get here to the championship game. But so far in the championship game, the Cubbies have laid an egg.
So far.
3 balls and a strike to the Boyd County catcher. And there's ball 4.
Good eye, Tate Caesar.
2 out walk. We'll bring Gabe Mullins to the plate.
And we know Gabe Mullins has the capability of shellacking a ball.
Absolutely. And he hits a dribbler on that one, though. He gets past the pitcher to the second baseman. He'll take the easy route to second. And that will end the 3rd inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, a man left on base. We played 3 complete here at the Ball Yard Championship. The Cubs trail the Elk River Rampage 10-0. You're hearing it all here on the Boyd County Cubs Sports
Here's
Network.
a message of importance to millions of people who are continually pale and washed out, weak and run down. Doctors will tell you that these conditions are often caused by a deficiency of iron, the iron you need to build healthy blood, to keep your body function properly, and to keep you physically fit and mentally alert. Ironized yeast tablets provide you with a simple and effective way to get the daily iron your body requires. Ironized yeast is a concentrated iron tonic combined with high-potency brewer's yeast, one of the natural sources of vitamin B1. And every daily dose of ironized yeast gives you more than your daily minimum iron requirement in a form your body can easily use and put to work. Of course, pallor and weakness can come from other causes, so see your doctor regularly. But medical studies show that 2 out of 3 women, particularly those between 15 and 50, and many, many men, lack sufficient iron. So if you're not getting the iron your body needs, if you feel weak, run down, and are easily upset, get new pep, vigor, and color for only a few pennies a day. Start taking ironized yeast tomorrow.
I believe we need to find these Cubs some of that ironized yeast.
Yeah, you know, at this point, that might help. I don't know.
A little bit. Here's the day, kind of day I've had. My other headset, my good headset.
I wondered.
Just conked out on me. Don't know what's going on at the end of the last game, so I switched quickly. Now I'm saying, okay, we're ready for second game, and all of a sudden they come over and say, you guys are moving field.
Oh, man.
Well, I had everything set up. I had to tear it all down. It was a rush.
You got a good makeshift area here, though.
Well, the only thing is that I'm trying to tell people on the screen it probably looks really cool.
Yep.
But we're looking through double screen here. And it's
luckily, there's a cutout for the camera in that screen.
Well, I made one. I made one for sure. Brody Evans back at the plate, or back at the mound.
Oh, there I am. I was cut out for a second. I do want to give a little shout out to 2 of the biggest Cubs fans there are, Mr. Mason Mullins.
Yep.
And Mr. Oliver Griffith. They are here cheering on the team, 2 great dudes right there.
Cheering them on. How
Yes,
about
sir.
Mama Lois? Is she watching today?
Oh, yeah, she's there. Absolutely.
Got a lot of really nice comments last night from folks that appreciated us being here. I was almost to the point where I'm thinking I'm just going to game changer this one and forget about it.
Right.
And I thought about Mama Lois. That's what I thought about.
I appreciate that.
I
She
really
does,
did.
too.
I really did. I thought, how is she going to see her great-grandson play if I don't figure out a way to get this thing on the air?
Well, I appreciate
She just
that.
got out of the hospital recently, right?
She did. She was in there about 10 days.
4-pitch walk.
And now she's sitting in the air conditioning in her recliner.
Well, bless her heart. I wish I was beside her right now.
Yeah, that's where I was heading with that.
It's 95 right here, and it is blistering.
Yep.
Well, hot enough for our equipment to bow out.
Yeah, that's when you know it's hot.
Yep. Wild pitch is going to let a runner slide on up to second. Yeah, Cubbies played hard to win that first one, and I think it took about all they had.
It does appear that way, possibly.
They've been physically and mentally checked out of this one.
They played some good baseball this weekend.
They have. They played some real good baseball. Sometimes you just – that's right, Oakley. You hit a wall sometimes, don't you, dear?
She's trying to get my microphone.
That's all right. Let her chew on it a while.
Yeah, she might.
Won't
Might
hurt
be
nothing.
better than listening to me.
They probably hear her than us.
Yeah.
Especially right now. Henley Joe was asking for ices in the last game. I said, sorry, I can't leave right now.
Yeah.
The 1-2 swung on, fouled straight back behind us.
You know, I was at a tournament a couple weeks ago in Russell at Russell Flatwoods, the Little League complex there.
Yep.
The Little League district tournament was there, and they have a soft serve machine in their concession stand.
Hey, you hear that, Laura? Roger.
Yeah.
A swing and a miss, strikeout for Brody Evans brings along the first out of the inning. Runner on second, 10-0. Elk River leads it. Hopefully everything's back up and running now. There's a swing and a foul ball. Soft serve ice cream sounds pretty good.
Oakley and I enjoyed it.
I wonder how many places between here and Grayson, Kentucky can I find soft serve ice cream?
I bet you could. You could snoop them out.
I bet I can find one somewhere. High fly ball, right side. Ty Mullins calls everyone off and makes the catch for out number 2.
Had to fight the sun for that one.
It is. Sun is high and bright today. So 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Pitch appeared to be there, but must have been high. Ball 1. Up and in, ball 2. I can tell that sun's creeping this way. I'm trying to keep pulling my iPhone in so it don't get overheated.
That's a good idea.
Keep it in the shade. There's a called strike.
I've been in games, situations before where my equipment overheated.
There's nothing fun about it.
And you know it's hot when that happens.
Yep, absolutely. There's a high fly ball. Back this way, Tate Caesar. Great catch by Tate Caesar.
How about it?
And I think he did that out of the view of the camera, however. I hope not, but I think that one went out of the view of the camera. Sorry, Tate.
Well, I'm glad it was in the view of me because that was
exactly
something else.
Right. It was a great sliding catch.
Yes, sir.
And, boy, I hate that. But we can only see so much with this camera
That's
angle
right.
where we are.
That's right.
But, nonetheless, Cubs come out of there with absolutely no runs for the first time in a while. And so we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Elk River Rampage 10. The Boyd County Cubs nothing. We'll be back after he hear these words from Chauncey's favorite cookie, patty cakes.
Patty cake cookies. Patty cake cookies. Patty cake baker, you're a famous man.
Well, all I do is bake them just as good as it can.
What is your secret, Mr. Patty Cake Man?
I sample them, ladies, one from each pan.
Children, stop shoving. There's more in the oven. Hey, Mom!
Put patty cake cookies on your shopping list.
Oatmeal, chocolate chip, and sugar mist. I'm seeing varieties on your market shelf.
Why, they're so good you're lucky I don't eat them all myself.
Patty cake cookies.
yellow cellophane package, you can see what we buy.
What makes the taste of good teddy bears?
Well, to tell the truth, I sample them, 2 from each pan.
Awesome. I've got a new broadcast partner. Oakley's on the air. Tell us about it, Oakley. What's going on? Oakley has got the headsets on, ready to rock and roll back there one of these days.
Ready to rock and fire. How about
rock
that?
and fire.
Yeah.
I got a couple rock and fires for Bill, but it didn't work.
I
today.
heard you. I appreciate that.
Gave him a couple of efforts, but could not get the rock and fire to work.
Not today.
Brody Evans will be leading off the bottom of the fourth. I think if the Cubs do not score here, this game is probably over with the mercy rule. I think it's 10 runs after 4.
I'd say you're right.
So it looks like the officials are trying to call it now about a 6-run rule or something. But I know I saw Cody Sturgill go to his phone like he's looking at the rules. It's one thing about USSSA baseball is there's no 2 tournaments has the exact same rules.
Never. And you always find the rules out while you're there.
While you're playing, they'll tell you what the rule is.
In the moment.
So,
makes it interesting, though.
Brody Evans steps to the plate, takes the first ball, pitch high and away, ball 1. You know, you get 6 here, you're right back in it.
Absolutely.
And there's a ball ripped. Knocked down by the shortstop. Good play to knock it down, but he'll not get Evans at first. And now the ball gets away.
He's heading to third, Tim.
Evans is going to go all the way to third on an infield single.
Back to your previous statement, if we're going to get 6 here, right there's a good place to start.
That's exactly right.
And, you know, in all my broadcasts I've ever done, I've never said we until that very moment.
Well, I might have said we a time or two this week because we own the network. So
hey, there you go.
We can do what we want to do.
Henry Sturgill. Get Henry on base. He can move.
You got that right.
Uh-oh.
Somebody not happy.
Somebody. That one up and away. What's our count here, Tim?
I've got 2-1, but I might be wrong.
Well, I'm with you.
When our tablet went down, something happened to our lineup, and it just got all screwed up. So I don't know what's going on. Now Henley Joe's back.
That's my buddy.
My granddaughter, she got a horn in on the action as well, and Henry Sturgill just strikes out looking.
Took the third one.
And that'll bring Mason Marsh to the plate. Mason! So Marsh, I missed that. What happened there?
Called strike on the outside corner.
All right. I was trying to get everything situated. This, like I say, this whole thing is just messed up like you wouldn't believe. Marsh swings and misses, strike 2. Missed inside, and here comes the runner. And he'll score, yeah. Well, at least you raced the goose egg.
Yes, sir. Good hustle there by Brody.
One ball, 2 strikes to Marsh. That one misses outside, 2-2. And a called strike 3. That'll bring Remington Hudson Pillar to the plate. Two away here in the home half of the 4th.
Asking for a new baseball.
Maybe that one didn't feel just right.
Ask and you shall receive, right?
Seek and ye shall find. Except runs today.
Another rule in 9U baseball, no balks.
No balks. No running on drop thirds.
That's right.
Several different. Of course, that wouldn't be a balk anyway because there's nobody on base.
Correct.
That would just be a no pitch, and that's what it was. There's a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike.
A nice pitch there from
Hudson Pillar taking all the way there. Swing and a miss, a bit late on that one. Runs the count full at 3-2.
Tim, we don't have names for the other team, do we?
We do not.
Nash,
I got here just in time to get on the air, and that was it.
That's it.
Strike
Not really
3.
by your fault either. You kind of.
Well, we did what we had to do and what we could do.
That's it.
That's going to be the ball game, I think. That is going to be the ball game. Your final score: the Elk River Rampage 10, the Boyd County Cubs 1. The Elk River Rampage are the champions of the Ball Yard Tournament. Runners-up will be the Boyd County Cubs. We'll stick around and see if they have a ring presentation. I think if they do, the Cubs should get second-place rings. In most tournaments, not all, but most tournaments, you will get a second-place ring of some sort. And the Cubs, as I say, played very hard to get to this championship game and pulled out a squeaker 9-8 against the West Virginia Smash, who for some reason on our broadcast it got slam put on it. West Virginia Slam.
No kidding.
Not sure how that happened.
Hey, it's like the old school Batman show, you know. The words would